Hello, I'm Tiffany from the Farmington Area Public Library, and today we are with the Not So Crafty girls, Anna and Jeannie. Today, the girls will be showing you how to make a few inexpensive gifts for Valentine's Day. The gifts are very versatile to use for anyone on your list. To make the first thing on the list, you will need the following supplies: a jar of any kind. This can be a mason jar like we're using, or it can be an upcycled spaghetti sauce jar or anything. Ribbon or yarn. Stickers to decorate the jar. Things to put inside your jar. We will be using candy. But as you've seen, you can use anything that you would like to fit in the jar. This is the supply list for the gift jar. If you are decorating the jar with stickers, you will need to do that first.
Okay.
It's just however you want to do it. Just decorate it. You might want to put them on the outside.
Yeah. Oh, so I don't really need to take the lid off.
Not right now. And this is preference. It's completely up to you how you want to decorate it.
So you've given us options. We got
Yes.
these little owls.
And
We have the
sheets of heart stickers.
these are cute. The felt hearts. Hopefully they can see that. Oh,
And then also some
I've seen this before.
letter stickers.
Yeah.
And then these are like rub-on transfer stickers. If you are brave and want to try those. I think I just want these.
You can completely leave the jar untouched. I've also seen where they've taken like heart-shaped doilies and tied them on with different string or ribbon to the jars.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a cutting machine like a Cricut or a Silhouette, you could always cut decals for it with vinyl. Multiple different options here.
This would be a great idea for your kids to decorate for their teacher,
Oh, yeah.
if that's allowed right now, or for grandma. Gives a little personal touch.
Mom, dad, anybody that you wanted to give a gift to.
Right now, with everybody that's shut in,
Mm-hmm.
can drop this off at the door. Don't even
Yes.
have to.
Or even making up some small little jars with something in it and taking it to a nursing home would be a good idea to give the people, because a lot of places are not allowing visitors right now.
True.
So it's kind of like your personal preference, whatever. Think about who you're giving it to.
Now with those, Jeannie, you'll have to cut the letter out that you
Oh,
want.
you do?
Yes, you can just use the regular letter stickers if you wanted to.
You don't think I can just lay it on here? And...
You probably could, but I can't guarantee that you wouldn't get other letters.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just accidentally set it down, did not rub a thing, and letters came off.
Oh.
But I don't want them there.
Just peel them off.
So,
Careful with those.
yeah.
These supplies were picked up from many different stores this time. We're not doing just regular Dollar Tree crafts, but we're just doing inexpensive crafts. And I mean, you can pick up the candy from any store that sells candy, of course, if you're doing candy. Walmart has a nice selection of little toys and trinkets that you can add to the jars. Dollar Tree is always a great place to find things. Hobby Lobby puts a lot of their stuff on sale early, so you can pick up stuff there. Some of the stuff was bought from Hobby Lobby very inexpensively.
And maybe just a quick suggestion, if you're gonna like be giving this to a younger child, maybe use a plastic clear jar.
Yes.
Oh, good idea.
Dollar Tree sells smaller ones, but I also seen like at Dollar General they sell smaller jars that are plastic look like a mason jar. If you don't have a lid for your jar, even, you could still use it. You could tie a cupcake liner around the top to hold things in. A piece of cloth, you could do that. I've seen where some have even used like a doily over the top of them and tied it on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Another idea to do with it that I've seen done with these is you can buy fairly cheaply where it comes with the mason jar lid, but it has a hole in it for a straw, and it comes with a straw. You can buy a set of them at Walmart. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but a lot of people will put Crystal Light packets in the container and give that as a gift.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
These are, oh, I don't know about these.
I'm not gonna use those. I'll have them all over everywhere.
Yeah, that,
Do you need the instructions for those, Jeannie?
no, I don't think so. I think I just want to.
Apparently you can just kind of lay them down and press and they'll go.
So I've got the stickers on my jar.
That looks really good.
Leave
Cute.
that. And I think before I tie on my ribbon, I'm gonna
You
fill
want to
it.
fill your jar before you tie anything on it.
Yum.
These are interesting.
Is it not coming off?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I picked those up at Dollar Tree. Oh, I guess it does say rub-on transfers on the front. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Now, Anna chose M&Ms for hers, Valentine M&Ms, to fill her jar with. But you can put any kind of treat that you would like in it.
And this is not just exclusive to Valentine's. You could use the same for any holiday, like I'm thinking Easter's coming up.
Mm.
Jelly beans decorated that way, or if you do St. Patrick's Day, could go that route.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Ideas. I'm gonna have to redo one of these.
Okay.
But if this is taking too long, I
Okay,
can
you're fine.
do that off camera.
You're fine.
Didn't have the spacing like I really wanted.
So,
Sorry.
if you're into trucks, Tiffany found this truck ribbon.
Hobby
It's really
Lobby.
cute with the hearts. It's very popular right now.
Yeah, that ribbon is definitely very cute.
Now, whenever you're tying on yarn, if you choose to use yarn, it's easier if you tie it underneath where the lid and the jar meet together. With ribbon, I'm not too sure. I mean, Anna's kind of covering the lid, but it works. I mean, it's just a preference thing. I am one of those ones, I believe any craft or gift that you put together, it's a preference thing. It's the thought that counts.
Well, I'm thinking, other than I might want to repurpose this ribbon later, just because that's how I roll.
Hey, Anna, it's okay. You're taking that whole spool home.
Oh, well,
I
I thought
have-
maybe Jeannie one of these. So
I have
What-
that.
I think I just want some for around the thing I really like.
Because I'm thinking you could hot glue, like cut a strip, hot glue it, and make a little, like a little bow, and then glue that separate
Yes.
on there. But my husband won't care. As soon as he'll see there's M&Ms in it,
He won't care what.
he won't care what the ribbon is.
Anna's giving hers to her husband. You don't have to give it to a significant other. You can give it to a child. You can give it to anybody. I mean,
I will be keeping mine.
you can make a gift for yourself. I mean,
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Self-love is a big thing. You need it.
Self-care.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the big hot
Yes,
button
yes.
there.
Which Tiffany, when one of Tiffany's jars
Oh, we'll be doing some self-care in a minute.
Yes.
has a like bath bomb and
Yeah, the one she showed.
I better stick, and then Tiffany made these with her
You can print
on the
them.
computer. They have it says Happy Valentine's Day. It's
Okay,
the
much
red
better.
truck.
Which we're going to show you how to make tags also. If you don't have time to make a tag, this is completely optional. The ones that Anna is showing you, I was able to just basically go into a search engine on the computer and type in Valentine's Day tags, and I found them and I was able to print them out. I do recommend printing on cardstock. It makes things a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, if you can't print at home, I mean, you're more than welcome to come to the library and print things also.
Okay, it's a good tip.
And if you need,
Farmington Area Public Library.
yes. And I mean, if you need help with printing, we can help with that. But in order, you can also buy a tag. I've bought some gift tags also
Are
in
these
case. Yes.
store-bought ones?
Yes.
So here's
Yeah,
some
those are
with
really
the
cute.
buffalo check.
check.
Yes.
That's really hot right now too.
Yes.
So there's
I don't
those
know if they
available.
can see that.
Ooh, that's
If
cute.
you're a scrapbooker, you can make your own little tags.
You can make your own. Ours are cut out for us already. I've already done that to make it a little bit more time.
Yeah.
But an easy way to make a gift tag is you can print out a template. You can just go into a search engine and type in gift tag template, and it will come up with multiple different ones. You can print it out. If you don't have a printer or don't want to make a trip to the library here, you can also trace the template right off your computer screen on a piece of paper.
Oh.
I do that often. And then you're just going to need to cut that out. And I mean, it's a preference thing. We have some that are patterned, and then we have plain cardstock to back them with to make them a little bit sturdier.
Is it okay, start with the tag?
I know.
Oh,
I'm
taking-
jumping ahead.
No, go right ahead.
Actually, I'm
No.
gonna bring these up closer to the
Or
camera.
maybe we should bring the camera
So-
up.
I'll use this other sheet. So here's the little gnomes that, I don't know, some of us are a little crazy about. Me.
I was just gonna say. I
And
think they're cute, but
the red truck is an option also. And then there's some variations, some larger ones. And we'll highlight those a little bit closer. So there you go.
I'll wrap this up, but, cause I really had. I wanted these come off and then re-stick. Oh, not too bad.
Those ones will. The ones that you had to rub on will not.
Right.
You peel them off, they're not
I
going back
peeled
on.
those off with my fingernail. Sorry.
You're
I mean, I could sit here and put these on. This is very easy to do. And it looks so cute.
And then to decorate a little bit more, we have these little clothespins.
That is, I know.
Oh,
very
I guess
cute.
it's got a little heart on it. My hand was over it. And I believe these came from Dollar
Dollar Tree.
Tree. So, gonna use that to clip my little gnome on there. And so,
I don't know if they can see it. Mike, do we need to bring
There we
the
go.
camera up?
This is Anna's more up close. You see her little tags. She chose to use one of the ones that were printed. instead of making one, which is completely fine. And then she just decorated with little heart stickers, and then she tied her amazing bow. She's really good at tying bows. She'll have to teach me because I'm not. And that's hers. Jeannie now opted to put cherry jelly hearts in her jar.
Yes, I'm just looking to see if
They're even.
well, if I need more stickers.
Well, and make sure you show that. You highlighted with your letters.
Yeah.
Using,
Or you could use that. Any type of string.
I
that
use yarn.
Baker's
I like-
twine
yes.
is really popular now.
Any kind of ribbon. I've learned if you put it like kind of underneath of there,
Yeah.
and I just wrapped it around a few times. On one of mine, I started.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It
Just
started
kinda-
going around it like.
Just for,
Yes.
decoration, obviously.
But I mean, it's completely optional. You can completely not put any thing on it. You could just leave it as is. And if you have a jar and you don't have the extra funds to be able to go get things to fill the jar with, you could always fill it with love notes or reasons
Oh,
why
yes.
you enjoy a person. I mean, I know right now it's going around where you on your children's door, if you have children, you from the start of February until Valentine's Day, you put a reason why you love them on their door, cut out in a heart.
Oh.
And it's just a way just to tell them you love them and remind them that they're cared for.
Okay. A tag. I think I'll use one of them. Pre-bought. These were bought, right?
You can either tie it on there, you can even take the ribbon off of it, or you can just clip it on there.
I know. I was just gonna clip it, but where would you clip it? Here on some of this loose yarn.
That's what I
Where'd you
would do.
clip yours?
She just
I-
kind of
on the
clips it
bow.
on the bow part.
Yeah, I might have needed to string that on there.
But if you're going to make a tag for this, it's very simple. You just cut out your template on any kind of paper that you would like to make a tag on. And then if you want to decorate it with stickers, you can decorate it with
You
stickers.
could just snip that red off of there if you
Well,
didn't like it.
I've seen it where they just leave that.
A lot of people, they just leave it on there and it just adds extra
Yeah.
pops of color
Yeah.
to it.
Open it up and tie it like in a bow.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, you could. I'm almost done.
Then we're going to show you how to make a simple sugar scrub.
Self-care.
Self-care is a big thing.
Yeah, I could nip that off, but I'll just for time's sake.
You could also tuck it.
Yeah, kind of like that. Okay.
I'm going to come get your
I'm
jar.
gonna show the
And this is Jeannie's.
one
She
fell
used
out.
the store-bought tag, and then she used some letter stickers and made
Yeah, I
a
don't know
cute
how I feel
decoration.
about those, but
She braved using
Hey.
the rub-on stickers.
yeah,
It looks cute after you did it.
yeah,
They're a little trickier than regular stickers.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll kind of move this out of your way.
The next little item.
Next, they're going to make a sugar scrub. Sugar scrub is something that is very simple to make. And you can decorate it up and put it in your jars. You ladies will need your bowls.
Okay.
This is our jar to put it in.
Yes. You can use any kind of jar, and it's just preference on how much you want to make. You will need a bottle of soap of any kind. They're just
Liquid
using,
soap, obviously.
yes, liquid soap, and then you will just need regular sugar, which is in your guys' mason jars. When I make sugar scrub, I do not measure. I just start and pour a little bit of sugar in the bowl, and then I will add A little bit of soap at a time and kind of stir it around.
Okay.
All right, so
It's preference on consistency. I prefer a thicker sugar scrub because it's easier to use. Sugar scrub is great to use on your elbows when they're dry, especially in the wintertime. Even in the summertime, it's great to exfoliate your skin.
I'm thinking like, especially in the summer on your feet,
Yes,
if you wear sandals.
it's great for your elbows, it's great for your feet, it's great for your hands, your knees even.
I'm kind of wishing I would have like put the sugar in here
Yes, but the thing is if you put too much sugar in,
right.
you have to leave room for
I have to leave room for the.
liquid
Oh yeah.
because
so
it will become liquidy. Here, we'll open mine and I'll show you what I mean.
Did you? Probably this is too much then.
That's probably too much. I started with literally a little bit, and little bit goes a long way. So,
And we're using a coconut water and mango
So maybe like half.
hydrating hand
Oh,
soap.
I see it.
You could use some
Mine's
moisturizing
more
hand
thick
soap if you
because
wanted
it
to
will-
use that.
Okay.
I use honey and milk and honey hand soap in mine because I like more moisture in this winter time. Even though I'm
Okay. So just a question.
okay.
This is just probably not for your face.
I wouldn't
This
use
one.
it on your face. I mean, I would not use this in my face at all. I mean, I'm not a beauty expert. I don't claim to be.
Right.
But-
I'm just saying because this actually says
It's hand soap.
hand soap. Right.
And hand soap you're not supposed to use on your face.
Right. So
I mean, if you wanted to exfoliate your face, you could use, of course, an exfoliant.
Sure. So this is all it is.
So I have it, is that probably too runny?
It's preference. I mean, it's how you would like it. The reason why I like it thicker is it's easier to hold. I don't like putting a scrub in my hand, especially if it's something that I paid good money for. I don't like putting it in my hand and then it just washing away as soon as I get it wet a little bit. Now, to use the sugar scrub, the way I like to do it is I will put it in my hand. I will then moisten it a little and then kind of rub it around. And then I will put it on the area that I am trying to exfoliate.
So with it, think thicker?
It's your preference. I mean, I would say thicker because that's what I like.
I don't know, I've never tried it before, so.
You've never used a sugar scrub?
No,
Can
I haven't.
So I prefer maybe you guys should have tried it first. I prefer it thicker
That's
because
okay. I'm keeping mine anyways.
okay, so think about it this way. If you're trying to be frugal, you want to get the most out of your product, right?
Right?
Okay, so I prefer mine thicker because then I don't have to use as much because it will stay in my hand and it won't just rinse away as soon as I get it wet.
Get a drink.
Are you okay?
Just some post-nasal drip.
Like I said, it's a complete preference thing. You girls are going to have to try this whenever you're done making
Yeah, I
it.
think, actually, I don't know if this is all gonna fit in my little jar.
Well, we could.
Is that too thick?
No?
I think I'm gonna stop there. So,
It's about the consistency of mine. I prefer mine the consistency of, say, not mashed potatoes, but maybe a loose oatmeal.
a cream of wheat or a grits
Yeah, that would work.
is, if you've ever had those.
Sugar scrub is very easy to make. I mean,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
can add extra stuff into it too for more moisture.
like,
You could add oils to it,
oh,
like you could even add shea
essential
butter.
oil.
Essential oil.
If you were wanting to color it though,
If you want to color it, add food coloring
food coloring.
is what they say. And
I don't know. I think
one of my treat jars, I made a lip scrub. It doesn't have soap in it, but it is colored with just food coloring.
Oh, here, I think I like this. So wow, that,
It doesn't take much soap.
right, just like,
And it will clean and it will exfoliate at the same time. Sugar is amazing for your skin. You just made a sugar scrub by yourself for maybe $3.
wow,
When you go to the store, if you buy a sugar scrub, it costs anywhere from $4 and up.
Actually, probably less than that. You can get a. I use very little soap,
I thought I didn't use very much.
so if you get this for $1, and then
You can buy all the ingredients for the sugar scrub at Dollar Tree
Sure,
and that's
and the container to store it in.
and maybe a cup of sugar to fill this little jar, and I have actually probably another little jar left in there.
got all of mine in my jar.
And then you can do that. You can tie some ribbon around it. You can tie some yarn around it. Whatever you want to tie around it if you choose to. And attach it with a spoon if you are planning on giving it as
Oh,
a
yeah,
gift.
you have some.
There's some wooden spoons there, or
Oh.
there's some little tiny plastic spoons that you could tie onto it.
Oh, cute.
Me, I am more of a let me scrape this out of the jar type girl.
Cute, cute. So you would just,
Tie it on there.
Gonna go back to the black truck.
Your jar may not be big enough. You might need to cut the ribbon down.
I think on this I'm gonna use yarn.
yarn.
You do want to store this in an airtight container so it stays fresh.
How, do you know part?
What I've read, it will last maybe up to 3 or 4 weeks, depending on what all you put into it.
Oh.
Again, we are not beauty experts.
No.
We are just making this for a simple gift to give or a treat for yourself. It is very simple to make and it's nice to keep around. In the summertime, I have made it with aloe vera.
Oh.
And after you get a sunburn and it starts to heal and your skin's starting to peel, it kind of helps soothe it instead of using soap. Like I said, you can use coffee grounds even. You can make a coffee ground scrub. Coffee grounds.
That's a
supposed-
thing?
Yes. Coffee grounds is supposed to be very awakening. And
Unused coffee grounds.
well, you would have to make.
They
Oh.
need to be moist, right?
You would make them moist, yes, but fresh coffee grounds.
Got it.
And I would just use a cheap coffee to make it because really expensive coffee probably wouldn't be the greatest idea.
Right.
And regular coffee that doesn't have a lot of extra.
Yes.
Cute.
It's
stuff.
supposed to be very awakening to your skin and rejuvenating. But you do not want to over exfoliate your skin. I can tell you that. Over exfoliating can be very bad for your skin.
I was just gonna put a little, maybe.
There's been people that use the Dawn dish soap with the Olay in it to make the sugar scrub also.
Oh.
Olay.
Yeah.
Olay, it has,
Oh, gotcha.
it's Dawn dish soap, but it has the Olay hand cream in it, basically. It's to help moisturize your hands
Gotcha.
as you're doing your
I
dishes.
forgot.
And it makes
And Dawn is supposed to be, I mean, they use that on wildlife that's been
Yes.
In an oil spill.
in oil spill, so it's supposed to be pretty gentle.
It's also good for removing various oils, like if you get oil in your hair or something that you don't want there.
And then again, you can put a little tag.
Yes. And on this tag, you might, if you're giving it as a gift, a good idea would be write instructions on it. Write the instructions on how to use it. Write, moisten it, and then rub it on the part and make sure you rinse it off, type thing. Or how long it could possibly last, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very easy. They might be kind of big for your guys' jars.
I know, but that still looks cute.
Yes.
I don't want to undo the one that I have, so
Just tie another one on.
yeah.
Or even use the pink and tie it on with the pink instead of
Got it.
the
Got
purple.
And if you happen to want to use white, I have
Or white. She has white already trimmed.
because they used more than I wanted to.
Wanted to. Cute idea. Very cute, very simple.
I mean, this would be a good, if you're having a girls' night even,
Oh, yeah.
to make this your take-home craft or something like that. I mean, if you have daughters that likes things like this, you could make this as healthy, I guess you could say, as you wanted to. If you didn't want to use this kind of soap, you could always use vitamin E oil in it.
Oh, yeah.
You could use essential oils to help add some
My finger now.
extra things to it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Tiffany, for getting the supplies and walking us through this. I like this.
And have a happy Valentine's Day.
I say try it.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today for another Crafts with the Not So Crafty Girls.